Hello, it's rising. My name is Miladies. I'm a spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self awareness. And today we are doing a recap on what we did in September, whatever it is that you have done in September. Whether you was with us for the 30 days of gratitude, which today's day 3, if you want to go ahead and start that off, or if you plain and simple create your own goals and intentions and you want to reflect. There's a lot of changes coming in October that is going to shake us the hell up by doing a reflection, seeing the areas in our lives that we basically overcame, right? Because that was the past. We overcame it. We're here today. So, what frictions did you notice last month? I enjoy doing reflections on the previous month to see what intentions worked, didn't come to fruition. Was I serious about it? A lot of times we do 3 months, 6 months goals, and then we don't seem to get to it. I have been practicing creating intentions for the month, which is still goals, and just reading them out loud to myself every day to remind myself this is what I'm going to be doing. This is the path that I'm going to be taking in this month. Your small steps during the month can pretty much set up what your bigger goal is. So what we're doing today is reflecting, and I have a few reflections myself. I throughout the 30 days that we were together, so many things happened each day that it was really kind of challenging for me to sit here and tell ya everything that happened every day. Nonetheless, the challenge really opened a different version of myself, which is one of the things that I enjoyed that it did. I have been able to, one, get back into the motion of exercising, doing more self care. I was slipping away on the self care because of the grieving and things like that. Not necessarily blaming it, but knowing that sometimes you just want to sit in your own, like, it don't even matter how you look. Bitch, I'm crying. So with that being said, I was many of the gratitudes had themes, and every time there was a specific theme, things in my life manifested based on that theme. So I do have my notes and things like that, but I want you to take your time when it comes to your reflections. Meditate on them. Ask yourself if it didn't work out for you, maybe why, you know? And was it even necessary to have that intention? This helps out with clearing out your path of the things that, when they say no longer serve you, is that holding on to goals that we know we're not going to be completing. You know what goals you're going to complete, and you know what goals you're not going to complete. I know that, right? Using the word try puts us in a space of saying, yeah, I don't know if I really want to do it. But if you be like, I choose, I love, da, 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 da. We're going to have another video on intentions, but for the most part, like I said, I'm going to be sharing. First and foremost, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to the spiritual community that I'm part of. They are the ones that motivated me to be here with you guys today. So thank you for everyone who showed up from the Mermaid Gang, including my spiritual mentor that I've been working with for the last year. Really has helped me out a lot. So also thank you to all the new subscribers that also transpired during the 30 days of gratitude. Each day or every other day had a new subscriber. Those were the gifts that came through the gratitude. As I expressed to you guys, I randomly said, hey, I'm going to show up. We're going to do this 30 days of gratitude. And it is what it is. No planning, nothing. So when I mean no planning, that means that I didn't even have my thumbnail ready, right? Hey, hey, hey. I didn't even have my thumbnail ready to start the video. the description. There's so much that you have to do on YouTube to get views and rank and stuff like that. Your girl right here, the energy is really low to get ranked. So the fact that organically we grew an extra 30 people, I love y'all because we here for the work. Okay. All right. So that was really amazing as well. The next thing that I wanted to say was the month of September was the anniversary of my dog passing away. And in spite of all of that, I still was able to grieve and have a foundation for myself to be able to say, hey, there's more to life than just me, right? I have to show up. I have to do the work. What did my dogs teach me? You understand? So this was a challenge for me because it's like, are you about it or are you not? You know? And so showing up publicly also assisted me in being confident with the traits and talents and gifts that I have, which is the one area in my life that receives a lot of love due to the fact of what has happened in my past life and the condemnations and different things like that. We could, yeah, I want to know about my past life readings. Let me know because I did a lot. I love past life readings. Um, so with that being said, showing up every day for 30 days straight really put the battery in the confidence for me to not worry about not having everything together. Hello, hello. From London, you in London? Hey, where you at? Because I know you love to travel. And so, with that being said, one of the things that came through when I was doing the grieving and the gratitude was an opportunity to join a service that they have for pets that are no longer with you if you lost a pet. I almost fell off my chair because I'm like, I've never heard of a dog elevation before. So this is something brand new to me. So I was really excited that I can elevate my dogs in a metaphysical church. So that's happening this month, and that also came through the gratitude. Um, a full gig came through the gratitude as I said thank you for all the fitness opportunities that I've had for my legs. As when you begin to give gratitude to certain areas of your body and your life, it's like something dissolves and it's just like more of it, more of it, more of it. So that's what I feel gratitude does. Um, and also I was able to connect more with my spiritual side, connect more with my ancestors. I found out that I have um, over 10 ancestors that was waiting for me to say hello. And I'm just like, where y'all come from? It was a random call that I got from my aunt. And it's just like, these are your family members. And I'm just like, what do you know that I'm doing? So that was pretty dope. I've been able to connect a little bit more to the church services, not necessarily on Sunday, because I get still triggered from Sundays from being dragged to church by my mother. However, in London for this week. All right. And I'm still triggered by the church because I did have to go to church, different types of church for until the age of 18. So I was, baptized 3 times. My mom was just like, "Oh, we're gonna go to this church," and she was like, "We leaving. I'm not going to church no more." Then she'd be like, "Oh, I want to try this one." So that was us. And so by me going to church during the weekday, it allowed me to connect back to what my ancestors are looking for. When I go to church, it's not for me. It's for my ancestors. They went to church. They believe. They have those faiths and those beliefs. So in order to elevate them, I have to honor what they were doing. Anyways, that's another whole topic. And if you want to know about elevations, you can definitely go to Grecia Ordanes, Maraja's Spiritual Luxury. She has a whole class on elevation, cigars, padlock spells. Girl, boy, whoever you are, whoever's watching, go get it. Um, It got me deeper into connecting with you guys. 30 days of gratitude. So these are the things that I was reflecting on. Like, what was the reason? And the reason definitely showed up on its own. So I didn't go out much in September. Like I said, my dogs were the ones that had me going out twice a day, every day. So if I didn't really have a gig to do during September, really didn't go anywhere, which is not healthy, right? So with that being said, cultivating that this month, the first and the second, I was outside grounding. We were, if you was doing the gratitude, we were elevated so much that we needed to ground if you weren't going out, right? So that happened to me. Y'all might have been going to work and doing different things, so you guys were good. With me, I was just like floating. So I was able to ground myself this month based on what I was saying, and that was pretty dope to know that, hey, you weren't connected with nature as much as you should be. You know, is an awakening moment. Like, oh, okay, wait. I used to be connected with nature every day. Hold up. Yes, I can testify as one of her. Hey, yes, with Bree, part of the spiritual gang with Grecia. She's an amazing spiritual mentor. And I've had several spiritual mentors because of the life that I live, and a lot of them left me, literally. Another video. We got so many videos. Listen, we got the whole year. I'm gonna do a couple of story times as well. And then one of the biggest things that occurred through this 30 days of gratitude, I was offered to be part of an intensive spiritual coaching sessions for the next 90 days. That's intense for many people. That's the type of work that I like. Drag me, spirit, drag me for the next 2 months, but let me have a great time for the rest of the year. You know, when we're doing any type of clearing, cleansing, you don't have to be doing heavy spiritual work. For the main important thing about clearing out what no longer serves you requires a little bit of movement, requires tears, requires, you know, being resilient, because you're going to be doing breakthroughs, right? This is what your intentions are. The reason why we do these affirmations and gratitudes is to see breakthroughs. So can't see a breakthrough without actually really seeing something go. So I'm I know you're saying I'm ready, but I'm not quite ready because it happened so quickly to be offered that. But I definitely took it, and that's my she's my Akashic record reader, but she's also my Reiki master, one of my Reiki masters, and so she runs this program, and it's a 90 days of healing from Akashic records to Reiki to astrology, human design. So I'm getting the works, getting ready for the new year, because 2024 is definitely number 8 year. We're gonna get there, but for me, because of the work that I do and how I'm guiding you guys, I be having to start 3 months, 6 months ahead to cleanse and to do all these things so that I could be ready for y'all when things start feeling unstable. I'm here to be the foundation. That's how Spirit has taught me to do my work. So I'm getting beat up 3 months before y'all. And as not just me, but as many people who are tapped in, tuned in, turned on. That's Abraham Hicks' words. And it really talks about using your intuition to feel the energies coming in. And so that's how we become alert ahead of time, which is cool because you be like, yeah, I know it's coming. And then when it comes, you be like, oh my God, this was what's coming. Like, yeah. All right. And then, like I said, I gained confidence. I also I do a Reiki box every month. And this last month was about the inner child. And so I was also able to nurture the inner child, uplift the inner child by showing up every day. For me, the gratitudes were fun to do with you guys. So that was like an excitement, a project. Excuse me. what transpired from that was my teenager coming up like, okay, you healed the inner child, but what about me? So I definitely was having decent conversations with my siblings in regards to our upbringings. Right, everybody has a different version on how they was raised, and not necessarily recognizing that our parents have different agendas and different assistants. So I'm one of the ones in my family that can go beyond the scope of, oh, you got beat when you was little. You know what I mean? I can go beyond that scope. And it's very hard to do that when you're still holding on to that trauma. So it was really good to be able to speak to my siblings. Um, and the blockages. Noticing the blockages. I thought that was very important to notice the blockages. It really helps us out to set better uh, gratitudes for ourselves, better relationships with ourselves and with others. When some of us may have been written the money gratitude, if you felt some resistance, if you felt like you couldn't come up with anything, those are blockages that come up to let us know, hey, we need to work on this. And so I noticed a lot of the different blockages that I had. And also, we went through 300 gratitude sentences. How creative are we? Even if you didn't do 10, if you did one, I will say 30. You know what I mean? If you did 5, what is that? I'm not doing timetables right now. Don't judge me. That's 150. I could be lying. And so with that, yeah, it's 150. It's half of 30. Blonde moment for a minute. But for the most part, we were able to be creative with our words, challenge ourselves, and everyone on here assisted, as well as me having some affirmations before as examples. Those all helped out, which then in return allowed me to truly create a separate PDF with 10 categories and 5 extra gratitude sentences that we can use, where you can just use it and you can read it. You don't even have to create it. This month, should you decide to continue doing your gratitudes, which you should, you can go back and read the gratitudes that you have each day. Affirm that gratitude. Go back to it, right? It's like when you're going for an exam, you just don't go study one time and then take the exam. If you do, you smart, I know, but we're talking about the rest of us. Go study for the exam and then the next day. You got to keep doing it, right? To integrate it. We use 21 days to create a habit, but now let's keep it going. So if you feel like, damn, I can't write my gratitudes, I don't have the time, read the ones that you did last month. All right. So know the power of your words so that you can be able to bring in more of what you desire. And so that was the reflection that I had. A lot of opportunities came towards me, and I do believe it was based on the gratitude that I was doing for 30 days. Yeah. I also have my intentions, which I'm going to come on tomorrow and speak about how to get your intentions together, aligning them in a way that you can say them every day. I put my intentions in front of my bathroom mirror, and at the end of the day, like, I'm cute. Like, I don't really got. I feel like I don't really got to stand in the mirror a lot. I don't do a lot. Like, all you get is cocoa butter. This is cocoa butter and a little bit of lipstick. That is all. All that extra stuff is not for me right now. I do a lot of this. I do a lot of this. Like, there's just no way I could do the makeup. I wear contacts. I be like this. This is not my thing. So my mirror is packed with affirmation and affirmations. Heck, you come to my house, there's a whole bunch of things all over the place that has to do with reminding me, a reminder. We're so distracted with technology that the reminders are very important for us. So create reminders for yourself, and intentions are a reminder of the things that you want to do. I want to lose weight. Okay. Visualize yourself working out. Write down how it feels after working out. These things begin to create your foundation. So, yeah. Now for the drum roll. Buenos dias, buenos dias. It's too early for math, right? um, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. So on 1010, so don't forget to go to the community here on YouTube and get the PDFs. The PDF is there. All right. We are doing a 21-day affirmation challenge. We're going to be doing it with themes. It's going to be simple because we're going to be using our brain power to create it in the moment. Just like we did with the gratitude, this time around it's going to feel a bit more at ease because you already wrote your gratitudes. Those words are still in your brain. This month, you know exactly what you want to do. Noticing that the eclipse are here, so don't overdo it, right? You may be feeling hyped, like you want to rule and accomplish a lot in the world right now. Our body is going through an ascension. It's shifting. Eclipse comes in and they come in to shift the shit out of you. So I'll be talking about that too. So we're going to be starting October 10th, right? 10/10. We're going to be starting during the portal. It's going to go all the way up to the end of the month. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. The affirmation, you're going to ask your brain a question, which then your brain is going to go ahead and look for that answer. So why is it so easy for me to exercise on a daily basis? Why is it so easy for me to work out on a daily basis? Why is it so easy for me to work out on a daily basis? And now your brain is like, you ain't working out. Let me show you why is it so easy, because I'm gonna make 10 minutes of a space for you to do so. Instead of you being on your phone, here's the 10 minutes that you can be exercising. So this is why it's so easy. Because there's a discount at the gym. Because you have a friend. So you begin to start getting the answers that you're asking for. And then when we affirm it, I'm so happy I can go to the gym on a daily basis for 20 minutes. My body looks so amazing. Now you ask your brain, why? And now you're affirming this is why. And so we're going to marry those two. I'm really excited because I never did this before. We're going to do it together. I combine my affirmations and affirmation, but I never did a theme. So we got to be focused. Our theme, we'll see what Spirit says. Because again, I'm working with Spirit. This is not me and talking about, oh, let me plan this. This is the plan right here. and I do have a couple of days to get it together, so don't get scared. I very quick. I really have to meditate and then get back up. And then the way I created myself, the way I built myself to be creative is to channel source. My creations come from source. My creations come from my higher self. Miladies, earthly miladies, is exhausted. Okay? I'm exhausted. But when I tap in, I channel and I bring you guys the goodies. Hey, look at my sister already starting some trouble. All right, so again, if you just joined, this was a reflection video, so you can reflect on September, give yourself a hug, give yourself gratitude for showing up, whatever it is that you did, and allowing yourself to get ready for October. Coming back tomorrow morning so that we could talk about how to set up our intentions for the month. I enjoy setting up my intentions on how I feel. I know the month of October is any month that's a water sign, I'm doomed. And I know you don't use those words. No, I'm not quite an emotional person. So throughout the year, I'm like, fuck you, da 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 da. Then when March, the ending of February, March, the ending of June and July, and then the ending of October to November, those are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. It's over for me. I'm like in my emotions. I'm like, all these dark thoughts and things like that. But with my tools, I'm able to get through it. So This is going to be good to challenge myself because it's also my mother's birthday. My mother's birthday is on the eclipse, 10/28. I'm like, yo, pero tú eres fierce. Let me show you. Y'all know I'll be showing y'all my mama. She'll be tight if she see me showing y'all on the internet. She always used to be like, no me pongan en el internet. I'm like, yo, how many enemies do you have? All right, but I digress. So I see you guys. Tomorrow we'll talk about how to set up our intentions for the month. And yeah, I missed y'all. I did 2 days of reflection. I'm like, all right, Spirit, what you want me to do? They're like, go back. Go talk to them. Go do something. I'm going to go walk now. If you haven't wrote your intentions, which I haven't, I'm going to do it right after we get off. I mean, your gratitude. All right. I love y'all. Same time. Yes, 7 a.m. I do feel like this is the best time for me. If I do it a little later, I'm already somewhere else. So I do feel like as soon as I get up, brush my teeth, say what up to my spirit guides, channel them, do a quick meditation before I show up. I always like to do a quick meditation because our ego really gets in the way of a lot of things that we do for safety purposes. You know, when we're gonna kill the ego, don't kill your ego. Your ego is your skin. Like, don't kill your ego. But be friends with your ego. Comfort your ego. Build a foundation for your ego because your ego is here to keep you safe from the memories that it had. And a lot of these memories are past life memories, by the way. All right. You kept coming back to YouTube at 7 a.m. This is what becomes a habit. I was getting up and I was doing my intentions. I mean, my gratitude. See, I'm already doing the intentions. My gratitude's outside. I'm going to, more than likely, you know what? I'm going to do that again today. I'm going to go get me a coffee. I found it very soothing. And I'm also challenging myself because I have to see a lot of dogs. Oh my gosh. You guys got to see me. Either I look like a creep or I just look like, what is this woman doing? Because I have no kids and I have no animals. What are you doing, miss? You don't got a job, so people don't know I'm an entrepreneur, right? They always feel like I'm a bum, which is fine. You don't need to know. My uncle always said, la gente no saben, no pueden hablar. So with that being said, I'm out here and I'm just looking at everybody's dog. And I'm doing my best not to say, my dog's passed away. Because it's like, bro, why would you be telling me that? I don't got time to think about that. I got to go to work. So I just like look at the dog. I'm a creep. I wait till the dog look at me and I be like, good morning. How you doing? And sometimes the owner will be like, I remember I used to hate that. And now I'm the creep. I don't care. I'm coping. All right. I love y'all so much. Again, check out Buy Me a Coffee for a lot of things. There's a lot of articles there. One of the articles that I enjoy there is 7 ways to heal the inner child. And I'm going to talk about reparenting because one of those videos went viral and I want to talk about that. We're going to be talking. Send me some topics. I love y'all. Give me a hug. Y'all see the new wig? This is all because of the gratitude. When I was saying, oh, I love my hair, I love this, I love that, we came back cute. Does it feel a little witchy? I think so, right? All right. Anyways, let me get out of here. I love ya. Oh, wait. Yeah, I gotta write a message. Be kind to yourself. But we going through a lot. Hasta luego, mamita.